What is up, YouTube? It's your boy James, and I'm back again with another video just for you. This time, we're gonna review the Janet Jackson State of the World Tour. Me and the boys went to go see Miss Janet Jackson. Mine for the 8th time, theirs for the 2nd time, or something of the such. And we went and seen it in Columbia, South Carolina, at the Colonial Life Arena or something. Well, we live 2.5 hours away, so we had to drive, okay? 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, one way. So you can imagine what time we got home. Anyway, so we arrive at the concert venue and they make us stand outside for half an hour. Even though they said the doors open at, 7, they still make us stand outside for half an hour in 30-degree weather. And you're gonna be at a concert, you dress a certain way, and you don't bring a coat because you gotta lug it around, and you don't wanna lug stuff around. I just wanted to be there hands-free and enjoy my experience, right? So anyway, it was sold out, I think. I mean, there was a spot here and there, but for a 30-some year career, I seen her in, like I said, the very first time in 1989 in Greensboro on the Rhythm Nation tour. Front row, baby. So the concert. I have mixed emotions about this concert. There was one problem is, we were on the floor, which usually on the floor is a good thing, right? But we were on the floor 27th row, and I am 5'9", which is an average height for a male. And we were stuck in front of 2 of the nearly tallest people I'd ever seen in my freaking life. So I was stuck behind this one girl, big girl, tall girl. And so I asked Mark to switch seats with me because the seats in front of him were empty, and then I would have a direct view to the stage so I could see. Well, we got in our seats, and like 10 minutes later, these people that were in the seat come here, and it's 2 guys, and one is short and one is freaking tall. The tall one sits right in front of me, face like so, and I'm like, I can't win for losing. I really cannot win for losing. I noticed the mood of this crowd was kind of weird. I don't know. It was like, when you go to a Janet Jackson concert, any Janet Jackson concert I've ever been to has been just hype. There was none of that hype. Even with the DJ active, I was up just, getting it, whatever. And because we've seen Unbreakable before, and he was on the tour before, and he was good before. So anyway. So, I'm dancing, I'm doing my thing, and, there's sporadic people here and there, but, like, generally the energy is, like, way up. I don't know if it was freaking cold, or it was December, or they were just fucking cranky. I don't know what the hell was going on. But I paid them no mind. I paid a ton of money for them tickets, and, bitch, I was going to enjoy myself. I didn't care who else was going to enjoy themselves. So, anyway, this is my overall assessment of the concert so that I don't have to get into, like, generalities and specifics, because I feel as somewhat of an expert on a Janet concert, seeing as I've been so many times over so many years. And so these are just small things. She put on a great show. It was better, to me personally, it was better than Unbreakable, because I felt like she was going through some life stuff in Unbreakable anyway. But okay, so now she's got a baby, and now she's skinny, and she's about 2 or 3 years older. So here's what I thought. I think that she got started a tad bit late. They had a problem with the screen, the video screen. They have 3 panels that show video in the beginning, and you could tell because I work in that kind of field as well. I knew what they were doing. They were aligning it on with that, and then the show starts, and she's good. People are good. And then as the show progresses on, I'm dancing, blah, 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 carrying on, whatever. Like, I kept seeing her mess with her arm piece, like maybe like her arm pieces were slipping a lot that last night, because it was hot inside but cold outside. It was really weird. But I seen her messing with her arm pieces a lot, and then I seen her adjusting her microphone a lot around her, around her mouthpiece. And so anyway, she was messing with that, and then she was messing with her there, and then she missed a word or two here and there. And being that far away for me to notice that, I was, it makes it kind of obvious, which, I don't care about. I'm just making an observation. And it's a generalized observation because it's like, I'm trying to give you a vibe of the whole thing all together. So she had that, and then, okay, so anybody who's seen the tour before, and I'd seen it on YouTube before, so I already knew kind of what to expect. She moved a few things around, but not very much. But anybody who's seen the video before knows that she goes backstage and she gets her ponytail braided, and then they wrap it in a halo and they pin it up, right? Because she's done the backstage before, and she generally does that. She's done it every single concert I've ever seen. Well, she comes back out and it's not done. And I thought, bitch, somebody just lost their job tonight. And why would all this mess up? Like two shows before. I mean, this is the second to last show. Her last show is this evening in Atlanta. And I thought, why did this shit have to mess up? And I bet you somebody, if they go into Asia, they won't be going to Asia. I have a feeling like she's a perfectionist and she wants everything perfect like that. And when she came back out with that pony, I even looked at David and Mark and was like, ooh, her pony is not, up in a bun where she can sit down to her ballads. You'll see in the pictures. And so anyway, there was that, and then the other thing, and then she was, okay, so, and I have nothing wrong with the layout. This is, Unbreakable was a good tour. I think this one was better, but this is where I think it could improve, and this is just my opinion. Jan fam, don't get on me. I am like a #1 Janet Jackson superstar. I can't say. I'm gonna beep that out. Anyway, so if you know, this is what I'm talking about, the vibe and stuff like that, and how the crowd was and stuff. If you notice during Someone to Call My Lover, she goes, I'm really trying, you guys, I really am. She shouldn't have to try that hard. This crowd shouldn't be so damn shitty, okay? She shouldn't have to try that hard. She should get out there and throw bags of rice at their face, and they should be grateful that she took the time to go get some damn minute rice to throw at your damn face. Okay, can I prophesize? Can I tell it? Okay. But she was like, I'm really trying. But that gives you the vibe, and that song was like later in the set. And so by then, she had killed all, she slayed. She had slayed all of the hits, the big hits, right? And by the time she did her encore, she did 3 songs that I guarantee you, only us Jan fam and the people that bought the album knew exactly what that song was. She did Black Eagle, New Agenda, which was on, if I'm not mistaken, Rhythm Nation. You can correct me if I'm wrong. New Agenda, and then Well Traveled from Unbreakable. I love Well Traveled. Such a good song. And I knew she was leaving. She was like, I think it's time to go. And I was like, no, don't go. I literally stood there and hoped that she would come back out. My criticism on the end of the show was her shows have always ended with a hype moment. Like she would end her shows with Together Again, something where, we're all jumping up and down and bouncing and doing that thing. Or, everybody's like waiting the whole show to do Rhythm Nation. Well, she had done Rhythm Nation like 45 minutes ago. And I was like, well, how is she going to end it? Because, I'd seen it before, but I didn't realize it. Okay, so if you have a crowd like that, right? And then you end it kind of like on slow music like that maybe people don't, or not necessarily know, it's gonna take the rest of the energy, whatever little bit was left, and maybe condense that and make that situation worse, maybe? I don't know, just my opinion. I loved every song. I sang every song. I thought she slayed, the dancing. She looked a little tired in places, but I honestly, because I've seen her slayage for 30 freaking years, I honestly think that there were these little things that were going on all night long, and she was freaking irritated, and then the crowd on top of that was just not giving that energy, you know, that performers and entertainers need to get going. You know, you need that. Let's go, let's go. And so I think it was just a combination of all those things, and she still put on a hell of a show. I've got some clips and some photos to show you at first, and some clips of the show. And every time I get on here, I have gas. So take a look at them. Wait till the very end, and yeah, tell me what you think. Here we go. Wow. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy James, and we're in the car with Marky. Hey, babe. We're on the way to the Janet Jackson concert. This is the first of many videos to come tonight. We will see Miss Jackson in concert in probably about 3 days, as far as I'm concerned, like 5 hours. So see you soon. Bye. David's inside, by the way. We didn't kill him.
Death count has now climbed to nearly 500,000 since the war began.
In the Horn of Africa, hundreds of thousands of people starved to death, an overwhelming number of them small children. Readings taken from ice cores show that the greenhouse gases carbon dioxide and methane have hit their highest levels in the past 420,000 years.
Between 2001 and now, we have seen 3 times more deaths caused by right-wing extremists than Islamic terrorists.
They're attacking the cops. They're pushing against the riot line. This is white privilege right here.
There is no human being superior to any other human being on the face of this earth.
Saturday's violence in Charlottesville has put the spotlight on hate groups that have been on the rise for the past 15 years.
Well, there's 2 words that need to be said over and over again: domestic terrorism and white supremacy.
This is not simply about black versus white. This is about right versus wrong.
Take it from me, you'll be walking around some crying for a better day. Until you educate for a better way. So if you wanna be into one, spread the lights, don't believe it.
What's up, girl? She stood me up again. I know you used to, you not stopping.
just makes me high, me high, me high. I'm like a donkey. I could dance all night. Don't you worry, you just I'll stroke your hair, listen to your face as the day begins to break.
Thank you guys so much for watching. What did you think? Okay, State of the World, by the time this is getting uploaded, she's probably in Atlanta right now, getting ready to hit the stage. Oh, actually, there may be an hour behind us, or ahead of us. Anyway, so by the time this gets uploaded and I get through with all the jibber jabber I gotta do, she will probably be on stage in Atlanta. I've heard some rumblings on Reddit that she's gonna take Christmas break off and then she's going to go overseas. So all you UK and Asia and European fans, she might be coming your way. I heard it. I can't say 100%. Wish could. But if you get a chance to go see the show, if she does come overseas, Don't miss it. It was a really, really, really good show. And I honestly think when she takes it overseas, she's gonna work some other magic. You know what I mean? She's gonna do some different shit. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hashtag Induct Janet on any of your tweets that you put on social media, okay? Induct Janet is a very important thing. It is induct Janet into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where she belongs, sister, child. And until then, keep your head up and keep reaching for the stars. Boom!